Yes, people. Welcome to Saeed TV and welcome back to another show. Our usual Thursday show is back. We've got a man like Tyrone in the building. What are you telling me, Tyrone? You
We're
good?
back, man. Yeah. Big up Cass, obviously filling in last week. I'm happy
Come
we're
on, man.
back. Good news this week. We've got loads to get through. And
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
man. I'm feeling good. I like in the background as well. You even thought, do you know what? Like we got a win
Come
against
on.
Liverpool. You thought you switch up as well, yeah?
Yeah. Might as well, man. Might as well switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might go back to my usual green screen background soon, man. I feel like for me, just want to get some. I want to clean it up now, man. You know what I'm saying? I like your
Yeah.
backdrop, but you get me. Like I want to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, man.
Mm,
Listen, people. Big up to everybody in the chat. Please, guys, smash a like on the video. As soon as you enter, yeah, that should be second nature, people. Smash a like on
facts.
the video. Subscribe if you're new. Musa will be coming in any minute, whenever he can. So he'll come in and drop in and give us his opinion on what's going down. But yo, listen, a lot to discuss, man. You know what I'm saying? Where do
Man.
we start, man? Should we start on the De Jong situation? Because
Yeah. Let's do it.
I
Man.
was
Make
in
sure, like
work, you know.
Saeed said as well. Make sure you're subscribing, liking, and then my channel's in the description as well, by the way, just
Absolutely,
so
yep.
people know. Trafford Tunnel,
Absolutely. Make
never a
sure you go
foul.
check it out, man. Trafford Tunnel and Never a Farmer. These guys are doing all day. They go live more than me. So big up to them. Hard working, man. Hard
Big
working.
up, man. Shout out Saeed, man. Love that.
But yeah,
Finally,
man.
Saeed, man. Do you know
Finally,
what?
finally.
We've been waiting for something like this. Just, do you know what? Some people in here are gonna probably be like, do you know what? It's nothing to get excited about because this is something that was gonna happen
Yeah.
anyway. The harder part is like getting this money with Barcelona sorted out and stuff like that. But for me, I'm just like Manchester United's board or whatever it was it John Murter and Richard Arnold were there this week. I said if they go in there right now on a Monday, don't come back without a receipt. It looks like already they've flown back yesterday and a day later it's breaking it. We've agreed a fee.
Yeah,
So
of
they've
course.
gone there and they've done their part. So at the end of the day,
Yep.
we know that we've got it locked in and people need to realize this. And this is the one
Mm,
thing I'm taking away from it. I was like, do you know what? Maybe after this week, move on, yeah?
mm.
But if he really didn't want to come, why are we going over there to waste our time? Why are we
This is
slapping
where they
75
had to
million
go in.
down?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so everything leads to me that he's keen to come. Manchester United boards have got it sorted out. Ten Hag's priority is De Jong. So now we just need to sort out the rest of it. And I'm not going to say I'm not excited. I'm excited because I want to
Mm.
have him in the side. But the buzz of the whole signing's kind of gone because it's
Aye.
dragged, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's similar the way when Ten Hag came in as manager. The buzz came,
Yeah.
but then again, it could come back when he actually signs, though, because Ten Hag
Mm,
came back when we played Liverpool. So listen,
true.
people, watch out for that one, man. But Malazé Miase here, after he took an L with Lisandro Martinez because he rejected his lot, he said Zinchenko incoming for us. Also, the Vieira player, we got one third of a price of De Jong and nearly as good. No, he's not nearly as good. Zayn
No, he's
Miase,
not.
I want to stop you there. You never heard of him. You tell me, did you hear about
Never
Fabio
heard of
Vieira?
it.
You never heard of Fabio Vieira, man. Stop talking nonsense, Zayn
I
Biassi.
know, I
You
know. He
never
just
knew
replaced the
about.
Patrick with Fabio.
Yeah. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Man like Zayn Biassi, you know. You need to hold the L. Man like Ali B, my brother, you know. He needs to hold
Got
the L,
them.
you know. Hold that L. But you
Trust
know
me,
what it is,
man.
bro? Let me just say in terms of the actual transfer. I'm so
Mm.
happy at least now. Okay, we've agreed a few, but it's basically there because David Ornstein has been the one that's been holding out. Fabrizio Romano's been rinsing it out like there's no tomorrow. But
Mm.
David Ornstein, when he tweets it, you know something's going on. You see
100%,
what I mean?
100,000,000%. I think that's what we're waiting for. And the thing is, as well, like Laurie's bare reliable with him as well. They work together. And what you know about Ornstein and Laurie and stuff is they don't put their neck on the line unless it's done.
No,
Like they don't want 75. They like James Redmond says, they don't if buts or maybes. They want absolutes. And for me, the deal
look
is
at these
locked in.
guys here.
The money is there.
Overpaid.
And do you know
Overpaid
what?
for De Jong.
You're
For
with me
what?
about this one. Overpaid, yeah, right. These guys are saying we're going to overpay for De Jong. You look at Manchester United and you tell me what we need. We need a midfielder. If you're paying the price for someone that improves your team drastically, it doesn't matter about the cost. It does
Yeah,
not
exactly.
matter
No, no,
about
no.
the cost. It's about
No.
the impact they
Mm.
have on that team. If you said to me, right, we're spending, 75 million on a goalkeeper, you could say, people might say, do you know what? Well, De Gea is okay. We don't need to really spend 75 million on a keeper. This is the midfield. This is the link between the defense, the attack, and everything we've been looking for. We've had McFred. Don't tell me we're overpaying when you've had McFred midfield for 3 or 4
Nah.
years.
And you've
We're
lost Pogba
starving.
as well.
Yeah, and Pogba
Have
as
you
well,
lost
who we didn't
Pogba?
use right. For me, Saeed, I don't care about how much this costs because I know how important this signing is for Ten Hag. And
Exactly.
you watched the same game as me. We won 4-0 against Liverpool, yeah. But where was the holes? We saw in the first half that midfield still we needed
No,
reshaping.
because we got ran through. I always say it, man.
Yep,
Midfield, yeah, we always get ran through, and that's a
facts.
situation where it's going on. You see what I'm trying to say? So for
Mm.
me, like my thing is, yeah, if we spend, I would say, a quarter of the budget on on midfielders, for me, I'm taking it because that's where the for me the game is won or lost. That's where Man
Yep,
United need the most. Like, I
exactly.
get this. We'll talk about this as Sandro Martinez or whatnot. But if you told
Mm.
me two midfielders, but then no centre backs, I'm taking the two midfielders. I'm generally up because
100%.
that's what for us we lack the most is that central
100%.
midfielders role.
It changes the dynamic of the side. Like, even talking about the game, obviously, I know you came on my channel on straight after the game, which was sick to be fair. But we looked at it and we said, you know what? We're realists. I'm buzzing with the 4-0. I love that Sancho and Martial were playing well. But if we look at it and be realistic and, the negatives, the
Mm,
midfield needed to be improved. Like you said, we got bypassed so many times. Diaz could have scored and made it 1 or 2-0 early on, but unfortunately they didn't for them. And we
mm,
capitalized and went 1-0 up. And the demographic of the game could have changed there. Now, for me, McTominay and Fred, what we see Manchester United
mm,
fans is that when they use higher up the pitch, they use to press, they're good
mm,
at that because their energy, they get the ball back and then you give it.
mm,
But what about Ten Hag and his football? People know that they call him like a pet number 2. He
mm,
wants to keep the ball. He wants to retain it. Now, if we go back to De Gea having the ball or Varane or Lindelof
mm,
and you say, right, give the ball to McTominay and Fred, they
mm,
can't turn out and start play. They can't do that. They don't do the back to goal. They're not comfortable. They get pressed. They get triggered. This is why De Jong is the most comfortable getting the ball off the back 4. And that
absolutely.
changes Ten Hag's game plan completely because that's what he
Mm,
needs. So
yep.
for me, it's not about just signing a midfielder and saying get a Telemans, get a Neves if De Jong can't come.
Mm.
It's about getting the priority. Midfield is
Priority, yes,
priority, Saeed. You get me?
exactly. Exactly,
So
and that's what it is, and that's what people don't get. Big up to Andy in the chat. He says, "If we get two midfielders, the defense would have less to do." This is what I mean.
exactly. Mm,
I want to do two sides of the story because a lot of people saying, "Oh, but he doesn't want to come. Doesn't want to come."
mm,
There are still reports out there, and obviously it's down to a lot of things, people. So when he's saying, "I want to stay," is because he's thinking, if I'm going to ever move, first of all, I want my money, and then I can go and talk to the club and then agree personal terms. But
exactly.
United reporter reporting De Jong's desire remains to stay at Barcelona. To this day, he continues to say no to MUFC. Be honest though, I don't think generally he's saying no. But I think he's just saying, for now, I don't want to speak to another club until I get my money. I think
Yeah,
that for me,
exactly.
that's a story that's been out there. But the narrative is that he doesn't want to go. You know what I mean? It's almost
Mm.
like saying someone, you know what I mean, do you want it or you don't want it? And it's like they're in the middle. So you take the other side of the argument and say, yeah, they probably don't want it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Facts. And do you know what it is as well? Saeed, we're sitting at home comfy in our chair. These people are watching at home comfy from their sofas or wherever they are in their
Yep,
gardens, yeah? They have not got 13 million lying on their head. Talk to me when you're waiting for 13 million and tell me that
exactly.
you're happy to say, yeah, don't worry, Barcelona, I'll go and play for Manchester United. I work in a normal company. If they owe me money, I want my money before I go to somewhere else.
Bro,
This is
fact.
it's courtesy. It's like and it's
when you were a kid, you wanted your pound back from your boys and that. When you were a kid,
exactly, bro. Exactly. You go to the shop. What you're gonna say to the shop? Keep your change. No,
yeah,
and we're talking about pennies here. We're talking about millions. So people like you've got to put context into it. And what I just said, if you just joined at the start of the show, yeah, please slap a like on this,
yeah, man, keep
subscribe to the
smashing likes on
channel,
people.
and
Come on.
subscribe to the Trafford Tunnel below as well. All of it. Just make sure you keep
Mm,
supporting us, man. But like I said at the start of the show, if people are just joining in now, Manchester United's board are not spending 2 or 3 days in Barcelona if a guy does not want to come. It
mm.
doesn't add up. People have got
That would be embarrassing if it
it'd
didn't.
be
That would be
embarrassing, bro.
embarrassing. Yeah.
It'd be embarrassing for them, and it'd also be embarrassing for Ten Hag because they've said that they promised to change it up and do what Ten Hag wants, and they've given him power to transfers. So for me, at the end of the day, I think Said, my question was what I was thinking to ask you today is, we know we can get the fee agreed because that's done.
Mm,
How do we go about this money situation with Barcelona? Because I'll tell you what I think is going to happen, and
mm,
I don't care because it's not my money. I
mm,
believe Manchester United are going to say that we will compensate some of that money. I believe that add-ons
mm,
or something within the fee is going to be like, right, they owe you 30 million, we'll cover 5, and Barcelona, you pay 8
But
million.
then it's De Jong, because of the kind of morality of that, just De Jong saying, nah, hold on a minute. I want this money sorted out ASAP into my account. It could be in installments, it could be whatever, but I need to see at least 10 million in my account or at least 5 million. I want to see some of that chunk of money from you, Barcelona. And then because what they've done now with the deal is, if you look at the actual deal, the price has gone up a little bit, but then the actual add-ons has gone down. To is it 17? Is it what's the actual add-ons?
It says 75 plus 10, wasn't it?
10, yeah.
Yeah.
So before, what was it? Before,
20,
what
they were
was
looking
it?
for 20 million, weren't they?
20. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
So the 10, so the price has gone up by 10, but then the add-ons has come down by 10.
Yeah, there it is. I got it here now.
There you go. Do you think that has something to do with what he's owed, or do you actually feel like that's Man United
You know
saying,
what?
do you know what? We want to press on with this.
I don't know if it's about what he's owed, but he says here, confirmed.
Yeah,
this is from manager Barca. These are very reliable. FC Barcelona reached a full agreement with Man United for Frankie de Jong. 85 million, that's 75 million fixed, and then
plus
10 million euros add-ons. Yeah, absolutely. So they put the add-ons down, but then they put the price up because before, what was it? Before 65 million.
Yeah, plus 20.
So they've changed it around. So they changed it around. But at the end of the day, Barcelona still have a president of still paying back the money. Where are you on this then? Say now, we have to look at all plausible outcomes, So what if now Barcelona either say, you know what, we can't get the money now, but we can give it you maybe, I don't know, in installments. And then Frankie de Jong does then say, you know what, nah, I wanted to stay from the start, and he's still going to give me money. How long do you reckon this might drag a little bit? Because I still think there's about a week or two maybe still in this in terms of maybe kind of like negotiating, with de Jong or what. Because Barcelona are being pricks. Let's not kid ourselves, man. They're doing money heist. So they're trying to sabotage the deal or trying to basically take the piss out of it and not look after their players. But at the same time, want a lot of things from other clubs.
Exactly. Reinstalling Dembele, signing Rafinha, getting Christensen, getting Frank Kessie. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're getting people through the door. So I can understand why de Jong's sitting there saying, well, you're spending this, and whether their salaries are getting cut or not, you're still spending some form of money.
Money
but then
heist,
you can't pay me. Yeah, it is like money heist. And do you know what? I'm going to be real with you. I can see this dragging into when we return from pre-season, and that is July the 31st. So I think we play Vallecano on the 31st. We are Atletico Madrid the day before. I think this could drag to the end of the month, and it will be one of them ones where.
What about if we get it now? You know what I mean? Rayo Vallecano. I'm there for Rayo Vallecano. First home game.
Is it?
You need to be there, man. You need to get your ticket, bro.
They're still available, actually, to be fair.
Still available, man.
I'm linking you the week after, though. Not when we're there. The Brighton game, we're there together, man.
Yeah, we're there. Yeah, 100%, man. So all I'm going to say to people is, like I said to you, with this de Jong situation, I think it will get done. I've said it from day one when Toby tried to come up with the big six and he was saying that de Jong is refusing to stay and whatnot. I just said, formalities wise, he would never say he wants to leave to the public anyway, because again, it's not in his best interest. And the way things are going to work, to have that kind of level of maybe, I wouldn't say arrogance, but to have that feeling of, you know what, I'm happy where I am and etc. And everything's all rosy when it's not. I think you just have to say, you know what, cool for now. But in terms of the actual deal, like I said, it was always there. The agreement was always there. The verbal agreement, the new word. The new word, Tyrone, verbal agreement.
True, the verbal,
it was always there,
man.
But it was just not.
The telephone communication. It's there, man. You know what? It's just like waiting for Real Madrid when they drop the Comunicado Oficial. That's what I'm waiting for
man.
Now.
That's all we're waiting for, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, I'm big up to you.
You know what the baddest thing for me, Saeed, is as well? Is that people have got to remember, and I don't think many people are talking about it. There's the Jong and the money situation. There's the Jong and coming to Man United and whether people think he wants to come or not. But there's actually de Jong and Barcelona, and people are not realizing that the guy's been there for a year or two, and he's not really played and nailed down a starting position. He's not playing in the position that he wants to because Busquets is still there. Now you've got Pedri and Gavi coming through. So in terms of the career, right, de Jong is the prime age. De Jong is 25 years old. He now wants to play regular. He wants to play week in, week out, be that main guy 100% in the team. So whether the deal happens or not, even if it didn't, he's not going back to Barcelona and guaranteed a starting berth or playing time. So really, he's losing out anyway. So for the playing side of things, he needs to come. He needs to come.
Facts. He needs to,
Mm.
man. You know what I mean? So apparently, if they don't, they can't. You look what they're doing again now because they're blocking his move and whatnot. Now they're trying to put it on De Jong that they can't register. You
Yeah,
know, and Rafinha, and they're trying to
yeah.
blame it when the mess was started from the top. Like,
Top.
you know, apparently PK did agree to a wage cut, but apparently they still owe him a lot of wages. You know, apparently it's like,
See?
how much is it? I don't know what the actual wages is, yeah, but apparently it's still owed a lot of wages.
See, I didn't
Like,
even know
it
that
shouldn't
PK
be
was owed. I
happening.
didn't even know PK was owed as well.
Yeah, he agreed to a wage cut, but apparently he's still owed wages, like in terms of
Oh,
actual
raw.
wages. So this is
See?
what I mean. So
It's
Barcelona have been acting funny, man. Absolutely
Yeah,
acting
and do you
funny.
know what? It's going to be interesting. Obviously, I know we're talking about Man United, but in like we do shows together. I'm intrigued to see in 2 years'
Mm,
time where Barcelona are as a club because they could be in trouble. Like
mm,
they've just come out of that financial stuff and all that, and they all of a sudden they're finding loopholes to go back in. But let's be honest, everyone knows that something fishy's going on. It will come out in the long run. It
mm,
will come out.
mm.
So I think it
Absolutely.
gets done. Do you know what, Said? It gets done. I think Manchester United fans need to look forward to De Jong coming.
Yeah.
And I think now Manchester United, for me, have done their part. They've got that agreement with De Jong and the
Mm,
well, not agreement with Barcelona. Now let De Jong and Barcelona sort out their bit. And do you know what? If I'm Manchester United right now, I'll be moving on to other targets. Get Eriksen done. Whatever's the hold up with that, get that done.
yeah.
Get
I
Martinez
think it's
done.
medical because of
Medical,
the, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
with the obviously the heart issues and stuff
Mm,
like that. Touch with that goes well. So I'll get Eriksen
mm,
done. Martinez looks like that's been a smooth transition. Now, if he wants another one, go out and
mm.
start processing it now. Go and do it now.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
time to.
100%.
Don't sit and twiddle
100%.
your thumbs. You know what I'm saying?
Last bit on De Jong, yeah. And by the way, people, nearly 600 of you in the chat. Guys, smash a like on the
Smash
video.
that like
Subscribe
button.
to everybody's channel. Link is in the description. Transfer tunnel. Never a
Do
foul.
all
Make
that,
sure you
man.
keep supporting the people.
If
The
your
only
thumb is
problem
white
is,
on that page, man, change that black right now.
absolutely, man. The thing is, yeah, if Man United have paid, this is the last bit on De Jong, by the way. If
Mm.
United have paid some of the money for De Jong's wages that Barcelona owe to De Jong, are Barcelona the best manipulators, best negotiators, whatever you want to call it? Have they played a blinder in a sense? Yeah. If we end up paying a bit of the De Jong wages
Mm.
because we need him more, have we done that? Let me know in the comments, people. Do you care, by the
Mm.
way, that if Man
Yeah,
United
yeah.
pay
Good
some of the
question.
wages? Do you care? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't care.
Saeed, how much? Right, we're talking about Manchester United here, yeah? How
I don't care
much
about the Glazers, man.
is free? Yeah, exactly. How much is 3, 5, 8, 9 million? Say if we do contribute, yeah, say 30 million is owed. If we contribute half, that's 6 million. That is not a big money like for Manchester United. I don't
Mm,
care. It's not my money. We're getting a player out of it that we 100% need. Go and pay it, man. We've just
mm,
quabbled. Look at it. You just said it perfectly. The fees changed today. We were paying 65 plus 20. Today we've slapped 75 plus 10. We've just done 10 million like that because we really want him. If we need to
yeah,
chuck on another 6 million, we can do that. So for
yeah,
me, you know what I'm saying? If Man United really want the player, if they really want to make Ten Hag happy, you pay the 6 million, man. You do
mm,
it. And to be honest, we've got a couple outgoings probably happening anyway. We reclaw that money back,
yeah,
100%. Pogba's just gone off the wage bill. Like these things can be made up, man. You get De Jong in and you spend
mm.
6 million on him, and you probably sell that in shirts within a week.
Yeah, true,
You get
exactly.
me?
Yeah,
So
facts. It's true.
no
You know what,
brainer for
man?
me.
It's
No
no
brainer.
brainer. Yeah.
Mm.
Someone just before I get the super chat, someone said, you know what, it might be part of the deal anyway. That you know, because they put the add-ons, but maybe it's part of the deal that
I
they
said
do
to you,
end up
innit?
paying it. You know
They
what I mean?
could just say,
So
you know what? Bang, we'll pay you
part of the
more, and they
business,
might
innit?
go
Yeah,
towards it.
exactly. Big up to you, Subho. I appreciate the super chat. It goes, realistically, where do you see United finishing in the if in the comp involved if when they get Frankie de Jong, Martinez, and Ericsson?
Probably
It's
means the
not.
league
What do you
then, I
mean?
bet.
On the
Mm.
league, yeah. I think we're gonna talk about it because we're gonna talk about Lisandro Martinez now. But I think I put a question out on there on Twitter, and I said, "Is it enough?" I'm not gonna lie to you. I think if you get a striker, I don't think we're getting a winger. By the way, I think that's out of the water now. A winger, right winger, because we've got Ahmad, because we've got Elanga, because we got maybe a reborn Sancho on the right.
Yeah,
Because
even
I feel like
Palestri scored.
Pelestri as well. I don't think the right
Mm.
wings is an option anymore. I think
Okay.
striker has to be a paramount. Even if Ronaldo stays, I still want a striker that could be flexible, that could play off the two, or could maybe play on the right. You know, someone like an Nkuku, someone like a
Okay.
you know,
Because I was going to ask you then, if you're looking at, let's say Ronaldo stays. So we've got Ronaldo, we've got Martial, who we saw had a bright game the other day, which we're all excited about, and then you get another forward in. Would it be a forward for you that's versatile, like how Spurs got Richarlison, or would you be going for more a target, or would you go for a more target man, or would you go for someone versatile?
I think for me, it depends, because we don't want to play target man football, innit? I get what you mean, but I think in this game now, you've got to be flexible. You've got to play across the front three. I think for me, you know, you got to have just a guy that's versatile, innit? You know what I mean? People are saying Dybala on a free would make sense.
Yeah.
But again, the wages and whatnot, and the fact that right now he's struggling to find a move, maybe United going in. João Felix not going to happen, people.
Yeah, that's a dream. Yeah. Like, that ain't happening. That's a dream type of Chelsea.
Yeah, that's a dream. You know I mean? That's a dream, people. Big up to motivational moments. He says, I feel that Leeds are having a better transfer market than first Man United. Selling Phillips and Rafinha for 90 million. They've signed 7 players, all in the 24. Nobody's talking about Leeds as their transfer window. I think it's amazing. I know we hate Leeds, but you know what I mean? I think for me, listen, they're having a crazy window. That 100%. Guy is good at getting players. That guy was
do you know what? And he's getting some players, like even the Tyler Adams from Leipzig. He's getting players that he also knows can play his football, and I think that's the most key part. And obviously, you see Ten Hag's doing it at the moment. You're getting players that you know you can trust to come in and play your football. Leeds have gone out and spent money elsewhere, and they've struggled. Look at it, but they've spent wisely, man. And I think the owners realised there, do you know what? I need to invest in this team if we're going to stay up, because you know we want to. And realistic answer to your question. Nothing on Scamacca, nothing at all, actually, in terms of if you ask me for my opinion, I think he'd be a very interesting option at 40 million. He can do link-up play, and he's a bit of a target man as well. He's rangy, he can strike a ball well, and players like Scamacca, this is where I want Saeed. So you know how we said about Richarlison, we just mentioned him to Spurs. He's versatile, Richarlison, yeah. Big up Musa every single time.
Yeah, big up Musa, man.
Yeah, what's happening?
What's happening, bro? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm in the building, man. I just managed to finish recording early, but what's good?
All good.
Yeah,
all
man,
good.
we're just talking about De Jong, man. We're just finishing up on De Jong, yeah.
With Richarlison, you look at Spurs, and I know that it's like, oh my God, he might not start every game, but because he's versatile, you know he's going to be able to give you something, and he doesn't have to demand to start every game. And Scamacca and these players like that are ones that you don't have to start every game. I feel like you want players that, you know, Ten Hag can say, right, you're playing on Thursday, but you'll be on the bench on Sunday. But then you might start next week, but then you'll be on the bench that game. And then we can rotate. And Ferguson was the master of it, Saeed. Look, when we grew up, we had so many world-class forwards and wingers, but everyone was happy. Why? Because you win together.
Exactly.
So, I want a forward. I don't want a big name. That's why I want Ronaldo to cut. I'll be honest. We'll probably talk it later. I want Ronaldo gone. I want a new team. I want Ten Hag.
Well, he's struggling to find a club, mate. He's struggling right now. He's struggling.
I know, and you know what I'm saying. He's 37, and he's even getting Saudi Arabia offers, man. So
wow, I didn't know that. Swear down.
Yeah, man. But they wanted to offer him like 200 million over 2 years.
Oh, that would be crazy, buddy. I think he would probably fall for that. Big up Adewale. Adeleke says Scamacca would be perfect. 40 million. PSG don't want him, and he's available. Pay it. You know, West Ham might be in for him. Apparently, West Ham are not in for. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, Musa, before I get your comment about De Jong, man. Apparently, I don't know if you see the news today, but we've agreed a fee with De Jong, and also now we're closing on Lisandro Martinez. New round of talks scheduled, with Ajax full agreement for 50 million plus add-ons after the meeting in Amsterdam. Payment terms, one of the final steps. Lisandro has made his choice, Man United. That's after rejecting Arsenal. Arsenal fans don't want to hear it, but he did choose United over Arsenal. You know what I mean? So where are you on this one, bro?
Listen, we're 3 weeks in. 3 weeks ago on this show, we spoke about getting a signing. Hopefully, we'll have one by the next show. Come next show, last week. We were nothing there. Third week, we're talking about the same fee agreed for De Jong. Like, we already agreed to give him 85 million euros. Now they're saying it's 75 with 10 rather than 65 with 20. But I'm like, you're playing games, bruv.
Yep.
You're playing games. It's like that's not something that needs to even come out into the public. If I say to you, I want to buy the whip off you for 85 bags, and I say to you, I'll give you 65 65 up front. If we decide I'm gonna, you know what, I've got more money, I'm gonna give you another 10. That's not breaking news. It's still 85.
Facts,
so I don't feel confident. Listen, you see De Jong. Remember, I told you, De Jong's coming. If De Jong comes to Old Trafford, he's coming the way Varane come. First game of the season, he's walking out on the grass, waving to people. But the season's already started. The season's already started. That's how De Jong's coming to us, bro. He's not coming to us and gonna get training, get some preseason games, and De Jong's gonna be at the first game watching McTominay and Fred in midfield, and then coming on and waving to us. Liberties, bro.
You know, but you know what it is? It's Barcelona
that's
well, money
I even said to Said it could drag, man. I really think it could drag Musa.
Yeah, it's a forever ending saga, man. My thing is, I think it's now that we've kind of like agreed a fee. I know that we agreed a fee time ago, but now that we've agreed something now, Musa, we can now hopefully maybe pay a little bit towards the fund, because that's what Barcelona wanted us to do from time, was pay a part of the fund. But I know it sounds mad, yeah, but that's what they wanted us to do from the time, to pay part of the fund. You see what I mean?
But we've agreed the fee that we agreed before in a different format. I just don't see De Jong. For me, if De Jong don't get his 17 M's, he's not moving.
Yeah,
and I just don't see Man United just gonna be like, cool, and Barcelona not moving on. Who's paying that money? So it's a bit dodgy. But it's
Musa, what do you think then? If I said to you, me and Saidi were just saying that, in regards to that 17 million, imagine United, because obviously you just said it perfectly. The 65 plus 20 is the same as the 75 plus 10. Do you think United could say, do you know what? We'll pay some of that. Do you think United could do that?
I think no, because desperate.
But the problem is with United as well, the De Jong deal is just looking mad, because De Jong's going to want like 400 bags a week.
Yep, he is.
And then you're going to also... So basically,
I don't think 400, I think 250, 100.
250 is all right, but I'm hearing different things, man, because De Jong's just thinking, I need to get that money back. And if Man United are chasing me down, because De Jong is moving a bit like a mercenary to a certain extent, him and his agent, because he's thinking, cool, once I decide to get out of Barca, who said I have to come United like that, though? You know what I mean? Why do I have to come to United? No, like he will leave Barca, that's one story, but why do I have to come to United for 250, where I can get 250 for another top team that's already in Champions League? United have to go above and beyond. They need to show that, cool, we're not Chelsea, we're not City, we're not Spurs, if I want to say that. They're in Champions League. You know what I'm saying? They've got one of the best managers in world football. There's no shadow of a doubt, when Conte walks down the tunnel and he looks over at Pep, he's not looking inferior. He's thinking, Pep, you're a little boy for me. Don't try that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's looking over at Klopp like, he's not shook. He's won stuff. Someone said that in the last 10 seasons, Conte has gone for the title. He's won 8 of them. Something crazy like that. He's man understanding that in the last 10 seasons that he's fought for a title, he's won 8 of them. That's some serious stats. So sometimes we forget about the levels of these managers just because we're used to having Klopp and Pep doing their thing. But if we look at Klopp, for an example, in the last 7 years, how many titles has he won? How long has he been at Liverpool?
He's only won one title. Yeah,
exactly. So he's won 1 title. So if we was to look at Conte's won about, I don't know, I think 3 or 4. So Conte's like, what are you lot talking about?
Do you not think though, Musa? Like, I get it in terms of De Jong wants to play Champions League football, but it doesn't look like we've got competition for the signing. Normally, you'd hear other. I personally would think you've got, like, this is a top, like we said, me and you said it, top 5 midfielder in terms of ball carrying some qualities. Why are Chelsea not in for him when they need a midfielder? Why are other teams across Europe not in for him? So we've kind of just got a free hit at it, which has made it easier.
We've
got a free hit. Yeah,
you know what they're doing? You don't have to be careful. They're doing what we done for Masala, our left back. The other top teams. They're letting us do all the hard work to see him out. They're letting us to do all the hard work to see, like, okay, De Jong's leaving now. Because my thing is this, if it comes out now that it's been agreed and De Jong can leave and he hasn't signed yet, but obviously it's been agreed just the same way our left back was agreed to Leon and then the monies and that was getting ready to move. If top clubs come in now, example, the top clubs, Bayern, PSG, Chelsea, if they all come with the same money as Man United, once it's agreed, are you saying it's just a done deal? He's coming to us.
Yeah, nah, it's Ten Hag or nothing, isn't it? That is literally
it. Basically. Let me just read the super chat here. The extra 10 million up front has to do with the wages of De Jong. His wages will be at 300k at United, not 400k. Let's move on for De Jong because we've talked about it a lot now. Ty, Lisandro Martinez. What are you saying about him, man? Are you, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna come out here, yeah. I'm gonna say it was my first choice. My first choice was Timber, but we've got Lisandro Martinez, yeah. Okay, are you excited? You know what I mean? Have we overpaid? How are you feeling about Lisandro Martinez?
I'm really happy about this, man. 46 million for a 24-year-old Argentinian. Like, we're not talking about any other Argentinian. You know what they come with? That passion. They want to win. Like, he plays alongside Romero. I'll be honest with you, man. I wanted this over Timber. And the reason is, first of all, left-footed. Second of all, did you, man, see the Timber quote today that come out? Timber said, when I slack in games, Martinez is shouting at me like a madman to stay concentrated, even if we're 3-0 up. When I saw that, like, that type of quote for me is like, this guy is like an Antonio Conte, like, of a football pitch. He wants to just play to his best. And I saw another quote today about he's a Ajax Player of the Year. I didn't even know that until this week. Ajax Player of the Year, Mr. Consistent. And for me, I just feel like this is the perfect move for Manchester United. And it was funny, yeah, because I watched the game on Tuesday or Monday, whenever it was. And I was like, why is Alex Telles playing centre-back as a left-footed player? And then, do you know what? Marcel from United View said to me, what if he was just trying to trial what a centre-back left-footed looked like in my system? But really, that's going to be Martinez in a couple of weeks' time. And I was like, smart. So for me, a left centre-back, he's consistent, never injured, 24. The only worry I have about him is potentially his height. However, that can be, you could sidestep that because you look at Puyol, look at Cannavaro. Us man have grown up seeing
man.
Defenders.
I'm not trying to compare it, but the evidence is there. The evidence is there.
It weren't always about height. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I just feel like this is a perfect signing because one thing we struggle with, I think personally, Man United is building up from the back. And since Daley Blin's gone, we don't have someone that can slice them passes through the lines. You know how nice it is when I see Thiago Silva and them Christensen's like pinging balls through the lines. Martinez is going to come and do that. And do you know what? I can't really see it going wrong, man. I really trust Ten Hag. I think this is the difference. And I bet you, man, feel the same. Like, whoever Ten Hag brings in, I believe that he trusts them and they know his system. They're going to make us better. We've been struggling with Lindelof and Maguire's and Varane's injuries. We've now got a proper centre-back, man. Proper centre-back.
Also, what are you saying, man? Left-footed as well. We've not had a left-footed centre-back.
I'm gassed. He's a quality centre-back. Played left back, centre back. He's quality, and I think even when we saw what's his name, Telles playing centre back, I think that was also our manager saying, "Listen, I've done it with other players that's got similar attributes that you have. You can do it. Trust in him and showing them that we've done this." Like, you know what I'm saying? And because we've already got 2 left backs at the club, he's saying you don't have to leave, if you can do this thing. If you can do this, as we can, I will always prefer a left-footed centre-back. So if we bring in the new guy and he can't stand up, rather than me go to another right-footed centre-back, I'll come to you. Can you do it? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
That's what I'm feeling, because he might say to himself, I'd rather let Maguire or Lindelof go before I let Alex Telles go.
Who's in danger? This
is what I'm trying to say. So this is what it is. It's a bit tricky.
Because I can't see Maguire sitting on the bench and one more defender sitting on the bench. I can't see Tyrone. I can't see 2 centre-backs sitting on the bench. I can see Telles. I can see Shaw and Malacia fighting for that position.
Do you know what? Shaw and Malacia, you're right. And then you got Varane, Lindelof, Maguire, and let's not forget my uncle, Eric Bailly, who played brilliant the other day. Like, Eric Bailly, for me, he literally announced himself to Ten Hag by saying, do you know what? Yeah, you might be looking to sell me, but I've got something to offer. And for me, I feel like when you look at all the centre-backs and the overall profiles, it might be wild, you might disagree. If all our centre-backs are playing to the best of their ability, Saeed, I feel like Eric Bailly is the most rounded central defender at the club. I
You know
really
what?
do.
You're not lying. You're not lying,
Bro,
man.
exactly.
I don't think you're lying,
Speed,
bro.
bravery, tenacious, head the ball, can read the game, can pass. He done everything by himself in that second half. So we've got 4 centre backs in that right hand side.
He was the best centre back for me. Has he been the best centre back we've had like post? I would say Vidic and Ferdinand. Let's be real.
Do you know what? People might disagree. I'm going to say yes. The only thing that fucks him up, and sorry about my French, is his injuries. If he was not injured, that guy is a monster. The Koulibaly, the Rudiger, the Baillies, they're an ilk that's not around nowadays. Honestly, it's an Gary Medel, But
yeah, but that's funny. That might go around
nowadays, man. Eric Bailly is a beast. And do you know what? If it was me, I'd be pairing Martinez with Bailly or Varane. Maguire and Lindelof, I'll be sorry, but you're playing Carabao Cup in Europa League. And I think this is my question, Said, for you. In terms of the centre-backs, if Martinez comes in and starts, that means that's 4 centre-backs vying for one position. Yeah. Does Maguire having the captaincy give him favouritism over the others? Or do you believe Ten Hag needs to say, no, I'm going to try and see who is the best right centre-back, and whoever that is going to play? Are you worried about Maguire having the captaincy with this?
I'm not going to lie to you. I think for me, the key word was I have to see other players. That was the one I think. A lot of people just took the word, the last bit of this comment saying he's done a lot of successes. I think I took from it was he's going to have to see, he needs to assess everybody. So when he does that, you might even see, you know what I mean, like someone else, like maybe a Bruno Fernandes having the captaincy. I don't know, but I just believe that for me, Ten Hag has got to make a big decision regardless. He's got to make sure whatever's right, it's got to be right for the team. And also, I think Malacia might be playing more than what people think. I think this Martinez will go straight into the team because you don't get a left back when there's already 2 there. You don't go get a centre back when there's already 4 there. Like, you just don't. Unless you think they're priority signings, I'm sorry. And big up to Woodsy. Sentiment is not someone that Ten Hag does. Neither did Van Gaal did it. The Dutchman don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
Yeah, they do what's best for their team. And do you know what? I agree with you. I think Martinez comes in and starts straight away, especially when you look at it in terms of, what he's going to bring to the side offensively as well, how good he is technically on the ball. Manchester United have lacked technically.
Grizz the Don. Yeah. Grizz is the Don. Big up to Grizz is the Don. I don't know if you're a fan account, but IQ, I'll tell you what his liabilities are. He's very rash for his own liking. He is sometimes clumsy and he's injury prone. They're the few things. I don't think IQ is one of them. I don't think IQ is one of them.
Saeed, and I said this on the show yesterday with Statman and all that. Yeah, keep running the likes up like Ginny says, people.
Guys, more than 800 here. We should be on half likes, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. Please, it costs nothing, man. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and then my channel, Chuff the Tunnels, in the description as well. Just keep supporting us, man. We keep giving you our content over the season. But you know what? Let me respond to this Grizz the Don, if it is the Grizz or whoever it is. But when people say to me, about IQ or concentration with Bailly, he's rash. Let me tell you this, and I said it with Statman yesterday. When you've got someone like Maguire, when you're questioning pace, 1v1 defending and stuff like that, that's stuff that can't be improved and really taught. When you're talking to me about IQ, concentration, maybe he's erratic at times, but that can be changed. Ten Hag can rein that in. Look at Bruno. Me and you literally said about Bruno the other day. He was quieter, but he was right, good on the ball. He was doing the right things. So that can be changed. And with Bailly, that can also be changed. We're not talking about Bailly being slow, poor in the air, poor positionally, stuff that you think, shit, that ain't going to change at 28. If you're talking about concentration, I could say to you right now, he doesn't play 10 games in a row to even have the rhythm to be concentrating all the time.
Well, there you go. Exactly.
Exactly. People say about concentration. Did you watch the game on Tuesday? He's making the block for Darwin Núñez missing that chance. He's making all the interceptions. Praise it as well as discrediting it. These things can be improved.
He's a goalkeeper's dream. Someone that puts their body in the way. Someone that is very, very tenacious. Look someone that always wants to receive the ball. Yeah.
Tom Heaton even said it. I love playing with Eric Bailly. Availability is the best ability, and I understand that he's not very fit. But if you're looking at someone that's got an all-round game as a centre-back in this modern game, he could be one that surprises Ten Hag, and we've already seen it in the first game. But I'm like you. Do you know what, Saeed? If you ask me the question who I want to see Martinez and Bailly, Martinez, Varane, Maguire and Lindelof for the two, for me, that
they're in trouble, man.
Yeah, man.
But then again, the only problem is that Ten Hag's got is how do you then keep a player of Maguire, his price still up? You know what I mean? Like you want to make sure he's sellable. You want to make sure Lindelof is sellable. I just, you know what it is for me? Maybe we're kind of looking this bit too deep in terms of we're underestimating what Ten Hag is doing and maybe his ruthlessness. But he might just come in and say, you know what, you're on the bench. I don't give a shit. Or he's thinking, I need the best available because it's going to be a long season. It's the World Cup in there. You know, I mean, I'm going to have to do all of this. Europa League as well. I might go full. He might go Victor Lindelof and Maguire. You might have to play Europa League.
Bro, someone even said to me he could go back free at times. He could.
Would you like that back three? Would you like that? Would you like that?
Do you know what? I don't want to say I'm a fan of it.
I'm not a fan of back three.
I'm not a fan, but I don't mind depending on who you're playing. You know, if he matches, you say yes. You literally took the words out of my mouth. If we played Chelsea and he did it, I wouldn't mind because I get the idea. But I wouldn't want him to go into the first game of the season and play a back three because I want us to express ourselves and be on the front foot. But yeah, if he matched Chelsea up and Brighton and stuff like that, then I understand. And by the way, I'm not from Luton. I'm close though. I'm very close to Luton. So big up the man them in the chat.
Yeah, man. Listen, I thought Barnet was in flipping outside of London, but I found out it's in North London.
It's the most North London you can get, man.
Yeah, man. Exactly what Toby and Turkey said. So listen, you know what I mean? I can't. Now, you know what it is? I'm not a proper Chelsea hater, innit? But I don't lie, but that back five nonsense, man. I'm not feeling it, man. You know what it is, yeah? Because I want more of my players up the pitch. And I know that the back five does give you that element because of the wing backs push up. But I just don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe just looking at it from above, and maybe looking at it on the just as on a tactics level. I don't know, man. For me, 4-3-3, traditional 4-3-3 is what I've always noticed. Like I've always known, or a 4-4-2 under Alex Ferguson. But then he changed it to a 4-3-3 toward the end of his career.
And
when he had Ronaldo,
4-2-3-1
you know what I mean?
with Kagawa and Rooney in the pocket. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Someone's just messaged me.
Yeah.
Saying Eriksen may have failed the medical.
What?
Wait, I'm going to say, are you hearing this or?
What, is that your guy?
No, it's the same group chat, but not the guy.
Oh, shit.
He said that's the rumor. Interesting. I haven't seen that. I haven't been on Twitter. I'm on the show. I hope not. Yeah, well, keep an eye on it.
I can't. Because of the way football is nowadays, you can't fail medicals though, innit?
Nah, you can't. Surely they're just doing stringent tests. Do you know what? Don't quote me on that. Obviously, I'm not saying it's true, by the way. It's not my source.
Yeah, but you know what this chat is like, man.
Yeah, you know what it's like on YouTube. They'll say I've said it, but no, honestly, it's not from my original source I get my stuff from, but it's the same group chat. And someone just said to me, that's the rumor. Eriksen has failed a medical. So we'll have to look online and see what happens with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, because it's very, very delicate, the more time it kind of like, happens, the more time it takes, the more kind of like, you know what I mean? It comes to a lot of speculation.
What I mean? You know what? That's the best answer I can agree with. The longer it takes, the more speculation, the more fuel that's going to come out.
See, I don't understand this. Like, why would you not want Eriksen? Like, I don't. And why would you want the deal to be off? That's a wrong mentality to have, Zachariah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're not a fan or I don't know.
Have you watched Man United and the quality we've had in the last few years?
We need Eriksen, man.
We need this depth, 100%. Saeed, I want to ask you a question. So, if we're looking at Martinez, 24 years of age, 46 million. Yeah. Out of 10, how happy? And you know what? You remember last time you spoke about transfer windows? This is not talking about Eriksen, not talking about De Jong coming. In terms of Martinez alone to Manchester United, out of 10, how happy are you?
Yep. In terms of, I would say,
guys in the comments answer as well. Guys, in the comments, how happy are you?
I need an attacker. I can't trust Rashford. I can't.
No. That's okay. So forget all the other signings. Forget attack and all that. In terms of just Martinez, out of 10, how happy are you with Martinez?
Martinez. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm. It wouldn't be my first choice, but on the balance of the play and what he's going to give us, I'm going to say I'm very, very happy.
I said 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10 signing. Yeah. Go on. What's the next one?
No. That
oh, just the Martinez. Yeah. I think for me, you know what I mean? I feel like for me, with the Martinez one, it's something exciting. It's something that I feel like, when we got Blend and Herrera, it was two signings that I just never thought Man United would make. Herrera and Daily Blind were some signings that I thought United just wouldn't be able to make. Yeah. I feel like this is a very, very cultured signing. For me, the biggest signing, though, I'm so gassed about is Frankie de Jong. Just to know that we're going to get a guy who can pass the way he does and carry the ball the way he does, man. Brother, you don't understand, man. We're gonna be doing bits with De Jong, and then I get we need a DM. I'm the biggest pro DM there is. I don't know if you're a guy, that is a pro DM. What are you? Are you a pro DM? Are you
I really want it. I've already said it. Like, to get the best out of De Jong, we need someone next to him that can cover. When you said it yourself, when he's galloping with that ball and transitioning it from the first defense into the second phase, I want to know that, okay, if he does lose it, or if we do, make a mishap, there's covering behind, man. But I just don't think we're gonna. I think what it is, Said, is that I really want a DM, but I don't think we're getting one. So I'm just kind of forgetting that I need one, because I just feel like he's going to try Fred or McTominay with De Jong. So we need a proper DM, like someone said there. Yeah, a proper one.
I'm not twerking for him.
Come on,
I'm
man.
just giving him propaganda. Strong propaganda.
One, bro. I can't see us getting one, man.
Maybe he plays at DM. There's a video. I don't know if
I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, what would you say if Martinez coming in and all of a sudden he's playing DM?
There's a video out here. I don't know if, obviously, last time on Twitter, you can't actually play videos, but I'll actually play the source, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to try and get it. I'm not going to play the video, obviously, but you're going to see a little bit of what he does. But yeah, I think he can play DM role. His stats in DM role are not that bad, when you think about it. I don't know if you've seen that, like him playing DM.
Yeah, no, I have. And it's actually not that bad. And I think for someone like De Jong next to him, all Martinez has got to do is break up play and give it. Simple. Yeah. That's it. People think a DM has to be like, there's different types. There's an Ndidi type of DM where you pick up the ball, you destroy it.
I'm just going to play a little bit of this.
Yeah, play a bit of that. Or there's a Rodri type of DM that kind of passes.
And apparently saying he can't win headers, apparently. Look, he's won a header there. Look, he's aggressive, man.
Yeah, see, it's about the timing of the jump. See?
Yeah, it's about the timing, people, man.
Timing. He's springy, man.
Look. Look at that. So what do you mean?
Do you know what side I've clocked in all these videos? I don't know if you've clocked it. Every time he heads the ball, I realize that he uses his body really well. He leans into people. It's like he's very clever.
And this is the DM one. The DM one. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this one, people.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So he could drive. He could drive in there.
Okay, that's against Chelsea as well.
Yeah, this Chelsea. Look, it's very tenacious. Look at the feet there.
He's good on the ball for a centre back.
Good on the ball. Look at that ball over the top. That's what Martial's gonna have to be licking his lips. But Daily Blind used to do that for fun. Look at that. This is him in the DM role. He's got good feet. He might play DM, man. I think he might play DM, man. You never know, man. Look, he's tenacious. Look at that. He can play.
It's open, man. Like, Ten Hag's going to be willing to try whatever he can try.
He can play DM, people, man.
I'm happy
for DM, man.
To me, does he look any different to Fred and McTominay in there? No. So, for me, I'm not worried, man. I'm not worried. Honestly, I'm not getting Saeed gas, man. I big up TMC. I'm not getting him gas. We've just, as a man,
I'm not.
We're excited. We're just excited.
You know what it is, man? The party poopers, man. Like, come on, man. You, man, are just party poopers, man. Just get excited.
I know. We've just beaten Liverpool. Martial's back as well. Like, it's exciting, man. Do you know what, guys? If you're here, I just checked on my phone. 850 of you. Please smash a like. Please
come on, man. Come on, people, man. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to what do you call it?
Trafford Tunnel and Never a Foul, man.
Yeah, man. Subscribe to the people, man. You know what I'm saying?
My channels are down below. Never a Foul People's my generic one. Trafford Tunnel's my Man United one, where Saeed, Statman, Hadj, and all the man them are there as well.
Come on, man.
I know you got to wrap up. I know you got to wrap up in a few minutes because you got
Saeed, I got a show in Premsy. Yeah, big up to everybody. Make sure you come check out, people. Show with Premsy 6 o'clock. Yeah, go on.
Just a quick one. We've got to do it. Obviously, people. My Martial prop. I'm always there. We're going to the game tomorrow. I expect Martial to probably play again to keep that rhythm and that consistency. Manchester United are looking to keep Ronaldo. Ronaldo wants to leave, but I think he'll be here come the first day. How does Ronaldo do what Martial does? I'm not trying to say Martial's better, by the way. Don't get people in the comments. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not discrediting Ronaldo.
They're coming for you already.
Yeah, he's a Ronaldo who scores goals. I get it. But in terms of the team and what Ten Hag's trying to do, Martial improves others around him. He makes other players better. When he scores, other people can score as well. When Ronaldo scores, it's about Ronaldo scoring. It's all about, getting the ball to Ronaldo. I feel like he makes Sancho and Bruno a bit timid. How does Ronaldo come back into this team if he does and do that whole all-round thing that Martial can do? Or do you feel like this could be the year where Ten Hag's going to be like, do you know what? I'm going to play Martial because he gives me more for my team.
You know what? He could do because he played Sebastian Haller there, and Sebastian Haller gave him what he did. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think I'm gonna do it on the debate show tomorrow. In terms of are we back? Is Martial FC back here? Because you know what is Martial? I think I've got a love-hate relationship. Yeah, you know what? I think I've got a love-hate relationship with Martial. You know what it is, yeah? I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I dropped him when things are going bad. I was like, listen, I can't back you anymore. Tyrone, I can admit it. I dropped him, man. I was like, yo, I can't do it anymore.
Man. I've been telling you though, man. No.
Bro, listen, you know what it is? Yeah, I'm not coming back to Martial FC, but just know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just, you know what I mean? We've been always there, but we're not.
You're turning the oven on a little bit and you're watching. You're
man, I'm part-time.
Cook slowly.
I'm part-time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm part-time Martial.
Would you, like, honestly, you probably was in the camp that you wanted him gone, yeah, say like 6 months ago, you were happy to sell him, but are you in that camp now where, like, you've seen that performance from him? Because I'm a Martial fan, so for me, it doesn't surprise me. I'm excited. But for you to be sort of, I was ready to give up on Martial, I wanted him gone, to be surprised by that performance, does that not make you think, do you know what? I want to see more now.
I want to see more, of course. I've always said that. I want to see more. I want to see him produce more. It's about consistency for me. If he can level that consistency, bro, everybody sings it in the stadium. Martial comes from France. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Let me just get this super chat in. Big up to Grizz the Don, man. I hope you are. Are you a Grizz fanboy or a Grizz fan or whatever? Because if you're supporting me, then you got to support Grizz, man. So make sure you go check Grizz's channel, man. De Jong last season for Barcelona made me question him. With was bad with Koeman, then Xavi, never fancied him at all. Getting subbed or bench player most season. He's had a difficult time. Doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, difficult moments, you know what I mean? Like, what's that saying? Tough times never last, but tough. Was it?
I know what you mean. People? I know exactly what you're trying to say.
You know what I mean? But tough people do. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that, innit? I don't know if I butchered it again. I always butcher these ones, but listen. And Martial again this season, but for me, this is now or never. Though, can you admit that as a Martial fan? Yeah, we got the pillow behind you. Like, it's this now or never this season.
It is. Do you know what? No excuses now, man. I feel like this is the time. I said it as well, I think with you or Statman, I said that there's a lot of times in pre-season where players get chances. So look at the Zidane Iqbals and the youngsters. There's no pressure on them. If they play well, big up. I'm on Grizzly's show tonight, actually, at 7:30. So big up.
Oh, yeah. Make sure people.
Yeah, I'm there, man. But with Martial, he's not got time on his side. The thing is with Martial, he has to perform now because while Ronaldo is not there, this is his time to seize the opportunity and show Ten Hag what he can do. Because if he comes back and, you know, we start scoring and Martial goes off form, he seems to always struggle for me with competition. Cavani coming in, Ronaldo coming in. Martial likes to be that main man, but I'll be honest, to be the main man, you need to show that you can be the main man too. You can't just get favoritism from a manager. So it's going to be tough for Martial if Ronaldo does stay. But for me, I feel like this is the manager, and how I'll end it is this is the manager for me that gets the best out of Martial. Someone that wants to retain the ball, someone that likes, not someone that always scores goals, but links the play, holds up play. And I said it before, Van Gaal was the one that signed him. He was a Dutchman, a Dutch coach. Who have we got now? A Dutchman,
exactly.
A Dutch coach. It's made to work. So for me, if it doesn't work for Ten Hag, it won't happen from at Manchester United. So fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Fingers crossed. But listen, people, we're going to wrap it up here because I'm going on to Premsy's TV right now in about 3-4 minutes. So, guys, head over to Premsy TV. I'm just going to put Tyrone's channel as well in the
man.
Trafford
Tunnel, people. Man United fans, man. Trafford Tunnel. We're doing content every day, every couple of days. Big up everyone that watched yesterday. My highest viewed show, actually, 7,000.
Yeah, I know. I seen it, man. Yo, you hit the algorithm, man. That shows you, man. You hit the algorithm, bro. So big up to you, man.
Big up for that, Saeed, man. Thank you. And thank you for coming on and obviously being part of the family as well, man.
No worries,
people,
man.
Make sure you go and subscribe. Make sure you like in this video. And big year for all of us, man. You guys in the comments don't realize how important you are. So keep supporting us. Thank you.
Absolutely. Is Prem still Arteta? Well, come find out, man. I'm going live there in about 2 minutes, man. But yeah, man, here's the channel. Guys, how many likes are we on? Before I go, man, I want to know how many likes we're on, man. Yeah, if we're not on at least 350, because we had 800 plus live, if we're not at least 350, then shame on you, man.
Yeah, you still got 800 watching, and the likes are on 330.
330, 20 more likes, people. 20 more likes.
Man.
Last super chat before I wrap up. Big up to you, Shavam. You got this one in late. Eric Ten Hag cannot persist with McTominay. Sometimes a player is just not good enough. I can see Fred playing an important role under Ten Hag, but not McTominay. You know what? That's the best way to end the show because McTominay, for me, I can't be asked with my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with him. But listen, people, make sure you follow Tyrone on his channel, Trafford Tunnel, and Never a Foul. Link in the description. Follow me here. Subscribe to Saeed TV. And come right now. I'm going to go on Premsy TV, man. So everyone,
big up everyone,
love,
man. Thank you.
Say Saeed sent you down. Yeah, man. Love, man. Tyrone, big up to you, bro. Appreciate it. Come on, man. Love.